All right, next two figures we have to talk about are pyramids and our cones. So formula for volume of a pyramid, V equals 1/3 uppercase B times H. Uppercase B, that's the area of our base. We did that with prisms and cylinders, and H is our height. So when we had done pyramids with surface area, it was the slant height. Now we want the actual height itself. So the height of a pyramid goes from the tip or the top of the pyramid directly down, and it makes a right angle. So again, this is not the slant height. So maybe make a little note. So this is not the slant height. This has to be the actual height of the pyramid itself. All right, so again, we only need two variables here, but those variables, how we find them will be changing depending on what the shape of the base is. So in this case, for the first one, our base is a four-sided figure. So the area of the base is going to be length times width. So that's going to be 8 times 5, which is 40. And the height is given to us. So the height is the 10. Okay, because it goes from the top point of the pyramid directly down. So the volume is now, remember, there's a 1/3 thrown in there. So it's 1/3 times 10, or actually times 40, times 10, because here's our formula. This is the one we're using right now. 1/3 area of the base times the height. You are going to get a decimal. It's about 133.33, and I think the 3 repeats, and it's centimeters cubed for that. Okay. All right, let's actually go straight down the line here. Let's go to 3 and then 5, just because they all have the same type of base. So let's just be consistent. All right, so again, here we go. So we have volume. Let me write the equation. 1/3 area of the base times the height. We need area of the base. We need the height. So area of the base, again, is a rectangle. So length times width, 5 times 9 puts us at 45. And the height from the tip down makes a right angle is 7. So volume is 1/3, 45 times 7, which gets us a nice number of 105 inches cubed. Last one down here, if we continue with the same trend. So same idea, volume 1/3 area of the base times the height. It's still a rectangle, so we're using length times width. So that's 10 and 4, which gets us 40. And the height is given, which is 12. So volume is 1/3 of the 40 times the 12, which gets us 160 centimeters cubed. Now, again, I told you a lot of times you're going to get decimals, and you absolutely are, but just realize they don't all have to be decimals. You are going to get some nice numbers here or there. All right, let's go over 2 and 4. These both change just because now they have triangles as a base. So again, this is the base that's sitting down here. Formula has not changed, so it's still 1/3 area of the base times the height. It's just how we get the area of the base now has to be associated for a triangle. So we're going to use 1/2 base times height, and that little b is now the base of the base. So then we have 1/2, the base is 8, the height is 6, which gives us 24. And the height of the actual pyramid itself is 6. So volume equals 1/3, area of the base is 24, times 6 gets us a 48, and we have feet cubed for this one. All right, number 4 down here. So volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height. Same thing, area of the base is still a triangle, so we have 1/2 base times height. So that's 1/2 of 4 times 5, which gets us 10. And then the height is 6. So volume equals 1/3